This video, I'm going to be going over the best coaching adjustments for defense in Madden 26. The way that you're going to set your coaching adjustments is you're going to click the right joystick in, that is technically R3. You're going to click that right joystick in. For some defenses, and honestly for the majority defense, if it's not a nickel defense, so if it's like 4-3, even 6-1, dime rush, dollar, right? Most of those defenses, you do want to turn auto flip off so that you can control that. But really, this is more scheme specific. If you're a nickel defense, you'll want to leave auto flip on. If you're a, more of a symmetrical type of defensive player like I am, you'd want to turn this off. So up to you. But another big tip is if you're not running a man-based defense, let's say you're running like a zone coverage based defense, you want to turn defensive motion response, you want to disable that. It will make it so that your zone defense will not realign in response to offensive motion. Now, the big settings we need to make sure we have here is the option read key. We want to make sure that this is on conservative so that it focuses on the quarterback in a read option scenario. For the option pitch key, we want this to actually be set to aggressive so that it takes away the running back pitch in a speed option type of scenario. For the next two, you want both of these on conservative, as what this is going to do is it's going to help with kind of those RPO bubble type of throws where they're going to more focus so on pass coverage as opposed to trying to go shoot the run for any reason. These next two are kind of preference, but I have always kept these on balanced. Now, really important is your zone drop settings here. Now, for most people, you're going to actually want to leave these on default in this game. That being said, if you are playing someone and they are constantly throwing underneath, you want to put those hooks on 5. It's going to really help with zig routes and underneath routes, and then, kind of utilizing that feature. If you set zone drops, this is going to cancel your match coverage if you're running a match coverage play, and that could be good or bad. So just be aware that that does cancel your match coverage. The other settings that we want to go over here is the safety depth. I think this is so cool. So much so that I actually want to show you what exactly happens. So as you can see here, if I come out in just a basic bunch formation, and let's say I come out in really anything, we'll just come out in this dime 2-3. I think this defense is going to be really good, by the way. What you're going to see is that these safeties are about 15-ish yards off of the ball. So if I play cover 4 hard flat, what that's going to allow me to do most of the time is we will be able to throw this little seam streak kind of right into the middle of the field. So you see here, we can just throw this, and you see I can catch it right in front of the quarter because the safeties are too far back to be able to make a play. What's really cool in this game is you can actually control where they line up pre-snap. So you're going to see here that if I go back into these settings, you're going to go down to the safety depth. And what we like to do is put these on close. If you put them on tight, it's a little bit too close to the line of scrimmage, and they can run risk of getting burned over the top. If you put them on any of the other ones like deep or prevent, that just doesn't make sense either because they're already pretty deep off the ball anyway. So really the only one here that makes sense is close, about 8 yards off the line. Really a perfect way to line up. And then for safety width, this is more so for helping when defending kind of more of like 5 wide or trips, tight end, or formations like that. I personally recommend to go ahead and put this on pinch. That's going to keep those safeties in the middle of the field as opposed to them getting spread out. It's going to help with seam streaks, which is why I've suggested. Safety midpoint, not really sure of a use case for this yet. We're going to leave that on default. What I want to show you is if I go back into this and I shade underneath, you're going to see that a slot seam streak. Now the safety's in position to be able to make a play and hopefully actually catch the ball or knock it out. But as you see there, we're able to, kind of play it a little bit better, just have a little bit more favorable alignment against the most popular offenses. And there you see he's actually able to break up the pass. So anyways, those are the best coaching adjustments in Madden 26. I want to let you know too, if you have not joined our free school community, it's completely free to you. I'm dropping a ton of tips in there for free for my community. If you want to sign up for it, that link is going to be in the description down below.